Which game should be game of the year? Well, to be honest, there's not really that many games to choose from. It seems to be that every year there's only two or three really good games, and that's it. Actually, it's been like that for the last 4 or 5 years, so yeah, it seems to be a trend. But anyway, the only game I really played this year is Ghost of Tsushima, so I can't really talk about the other games. But if I was to choose a game of the year, it would be Ghost of Tsushima. Obviously, that's hugely biased because, there's still a lot of games that haven't been released this year yet, like Cyberpunk. I think there's a Spider-Man game coming out. Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot came out last month. Then there's Call of Duty that's coming out. Assassin's Creed, Watch Dogs, Kingdom Hearts. Avengers came out, Marvel's Avengers, but I heard that was pretty trash. And then Mortal Kombat 11. Now, this isn't a brand new game. I think what this is a DLC. So, I'm not sure if that counts as a full game. And I guess that's up to anybody, I guess. But yeah, there's a lot of games that haven't been released. So, I probably shouldn't be making this video right now. I should probably do it, after all these games are released. But it's so late in the year that, I feel like there's a video that should be done now because, it's going to be too late after all these games come out. And on top of that, I'm not going to play all these games, so, there's no point anyway. So, yeah, Game of the Year should be Ghost of Tsushima, if they're going to hold the actual, the VGA Game Awards or whatever. The Last of Us Part 2 was, really mixed. There's a lot of people that, a lot of people didn't like the story, but there's also a lot of people that thought the gameplay was quite good, and that was the strongest part of the game. And some people thought that the criticism was a bit harsh. Not so much of the story, but of the overall game, because, although the story wasn't that great, the gameplay was really, really good, so the marking wasn't a fair reflection of that game, so, I don't really know, because I played the first game, and, that was good. I don't think the mechanics were that good in that game. I'm not sure, what the second game was like, because I haven't played it personally, but I'm not sure if anything changed that much. I'll have to look into that. And actually, you know what? I'm going to make this video again because I'm pretty sure once I play Cyberpunk 2077, I'll probably change my mind because that game could blow me away and a lot of people because it's just looking really good. Now, I'm not trying to buy into the hype because usually when you hype up a game, like, it actually kind of ruins it. It's like PewDiePie says, hype kills games, so I'm trying to, like, temper my expectations, so when I actually receive the game, I'm going to it kind of like blind, like I'm not expecting anything out of it, so that I can really enjoy the experience for what it is. And then there's Crash Bandicoot, which sold badly for some reason. I have no idea why. Like, it's almost as if people didn't really want that game. Like, the Crash trilogy was good, so people bought that. And then when Crash Bandicoot 4 came out, damn, I'm really messing up my words. When Crash Bandicoot 4 came out, it's like people didn't want it. It's like they thought, nah, I already had enough of Crash, I don't really need it. So, that is interesting. And then, of course, excuse me. And then, of course, you got the sports games like FIFA. I haven't bought FIFA in years, so I can't really, rate that. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, I think I might actually buy that. I didn't even know it was out, so I might try and get that. For some people, that might be Game of the Year, so, Mafia Trilogy is out. So a lot of options there. But as of this point in time, Ghost of Tsushima is my Game of the Year. Until next month. So, we'll see what happens.